Just yesterday, Governor DeSantis appointed Mike Greenwell to the seat. There's probably only one or two commission meetings before the actual primary, right? And so what did you think when you read the news that DeSantis did that?
So, well, I was frankly disappointed. There's something that's going on here that honestly should be a concern to people. And I think that the governor, unfortunately, was given bad advice. He has no reason to get involved with this race. And the reason why is there's 2 county commission meetings, 2 zoning hearings, really, and a couple of workshops between now and the primary. Certainly could have waited. It is highly unusual for a governor to get involved with a Republican primary if he's a Republican governor. I can understand why he appointed somebody in another county where there were 4 Democrats on the board and he's a Republican and wanted to get a Republican on that board. But this is 4 Republicans that are currently there that get along well, tend to vote the same way, and are backers of Ron DeSantis. So there wasn't anything to be gained for the governor. But the reality is that a number of these appointments seem to be coming through from really the root source being one campaign manager. That seems to be through a connection that he has that he took from Lee County up to Tallahassee.
Who's the campaign manager?
Well, I mean, it's Terry Miller.
Okay.
And the reality is, if you look at where these appointments are coming from, you can see that as a common denominator. I don't think the governor did this to try to be, necessarily hurtful. I think that he's been misled by these people. He's made a couple of appointments that would be unusual for a governor to make, and it therefore looks like that I think something else going on. And so, and here's the reason I'm worried, and I'm very worried about this, okay? Because when I came on the Lee County Commission in 1992, there were commissioners that went to jail from 1980. There was a commissioner that went to jail in 1990. And this is basically where Rod starts getting into the system when a few people believe they can dictate the terms. And let's be realistic. There's a state Senate seat that basically was trying to be handed off from one person to another, all right? And, this is the type of stuff that I feel is bad for the voters of Lee County. But it's bad for the voters of Lee County. They should be making these decisions. Now, when you get beyond the Republican primary, governor's a Republican, wants to do something, that's fine. I am concerned for this county that if it's coming down to a few people again, that we're going to start seeing. And I'm sorry, but I'm a big believer in Machiavelli. Power corrupts absolutely. And that's what happened in this county. We finally cleared it up. And let me give you an example. We had 4 county administrators in 5 years when I got on the board. It was the 4th one. And we knew we had to make a change because we had a couple of groups based on power. The day they got their guy in was the first day the other guy was trying to push them off the hill.